Hello, I'm Evernoob, and I've been gone a while. So, I'm recording this chunk right here that you're seeing now I'm talking before the intro of the rest of the episode because I've been away for a while and I wanted to explain. I haven't been fully or not playing around in this world, and I've got some stuff to show you for this episode, but I hit a severe wall and burnout with Minecraft trying to get these episodes out weekly, and I kind of just took a step away, and I was planning on waiting till 121 came out, a little behind the scenes for an episode and how I make them. I generally record 6 to 8 1-hour clips, and it takes me about double that time to edit them down, chop them up, and try to get rid of all my heavy breathing. Wait, I gotta think of this. I had an equation for this a while ago when my friends would ask me like how I go about making videos. So basically, you take the length of an episode, double that, that's the amount of editing, and then quadruple that, that's the amount of footage. Or maybe reverse that, I can't remember. So times 2 times 4, and then finally each episode has about 16 to 20 hours, or 10 to 20, depending what I'm doing, of just playing the game in the background off camera, getting resources, exploring, all that kind of stuff. So on average, every episode takes 18 hours, but usually they take me about 30, just around 30 hours, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. That's kind of the average. But the point of all that silly math is that gets hard to do week in, week out when I have a regular, 40 plus hour job on top of that. So yeah, I was losing the enjoyment. Yeah, then it became much more of a job of planning out, okay, what's the next thing I'm going to build, what's the next thing I'm going to do, and it lost a lot of the fun, and that's kind of where the burnout came in. But moving forward, I'm recording this after all that explanation bits to say that I'm still going to be putting out episodes. I'm not sure how well it came across and all that, or what I edited out. Yeah, my videos might be more casual. Maybe I'll try for monthly or bi-weekly instead of weekly. Spread out the work. Much more intermittent and casual, kind of hobbyish, which is how I started and how I like to play. So, that being said, that be the plan moving forward. I just kind of wanted to reiterate that. Because, the series has been really cool for me. I took on the dragon in one, and the wither, first time just doing that. First time flying with elytra, and now I'm so used to it that strange how that kind of happens with Minecraft. Some new thing, and then you get used to it right away and forget about it. But yeah, I'm still going to be working on this, but the videos will probably be a lot more on an unscheduled. And I'm still going to keep my hardcore series going as well. But I have to kind of plan those episodes out because they're much slower pace, so I can't just sit around mining. I have to kind of go into it with a focus on what I want to accomplish and, keep moving forward in that world without dying. It might be on pause, or those videos might be even more intermittent. That was kind of originally I started that series to break up the monotony of doing this world, but it's also it's another thing it's much more alien to me. I don't really know how to play hardcore, and be careful because I kind of just goof around all the time. Oop, just like that. That could have been my life in that series. But all that being said, I also wanted to say happy birthday, Mojang. I'm hoping to get this out on Friday, but if not, it'll be Saturday. Just depends on how things go in the edit. But anyways, yes, I will be continuing on with this world at a weirder pace. And happy birthday to Mojang, the Big 15. I am over double that, sadly. So, that sort of explains where I've been. Now, what have I been doing in the background? Well, I've been coming on here and there, and I've got some stuff to showcase. So, first thing I'm going to showcase here, before we do the intro, is this. I've been trying to figure out how to keep these things down, and that's all these random stuff you see here. But right now, up there, this is going to be the greenhouse. This is going to have like all the different plants. But I've been trying to figure out, I was watching B000100's, one of his Hermitcraft videos, and he was talking about using these as decoration. Now, what I've got up there right now is boats on this side. That's what I started with. But they're kind of hard to get in a nice, even looking building sort of fashion, and they're entities. The other thing, this actually works a lot better. I've got armor stands, and I push them into place. So those, it's slightly out of sync. I think the timing on the degrade isn't exact, but all those, I put a wall in front of them and put them on the path blocks, and then used a piston to push them all at once. So they're more synchronized, so that kind of stays like that. Everything around here is me kind of experimenting with these drip leaf plants, trying to get them to look a certain way. I think what I might do is ultimately get rid of that, because that's just going to have a ton of entities on it. But I wanted to show some things. This is a frog. There's a lead on a fence underneath. I was hoping it'd be close enough where he'd jump on here, but this is kind of how I did it here. If I take that away and take this away, yeah, just a simple, used a piston to push them right to the edge. That's what those armor stands are up there. And they don't look terrible. I'd probably have to put something above them to kind of hide their armor standiness. I'm not sure. But like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with that. This is kind of an ongoing project. I don't have a great deal of plan for, besides wanting to use the bamboo for the greenhouse look. Another thing here that works really well is this. If I could work out some sort of timing between, but yeah, work out something like this with a boat on a piston, because this isn't such a bad texture. You know, if it was up there along the edge and then just had pistons along there that constantly were on a timer that matched with this degradation of the drip leaf. So it did that automatically, which I kind of have set up over here. This right here, this is timed almost perfectly, and I'll show it in just a second. But it's basically what is it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 repeaters at 4, and then 1 at 2 on each side, and it runs a circuit, and it times about perfectly with when the leaves degrade. So I'll shoot it, and you'll see here, it'll shoot them, and then right about the time this comes around and gets back over to there, they'll pop up and be shot again. And those are just snowballs in there. Oops. But yeah, that was me kind of figuring out the timing of it, and I ran this for like 15 minutes, and it was pretty spot on with these two. So there's probably a better way to do all this, but like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep working on that or not up there, or if I'm going to keep that up there. This was a lot of me fiddling down. This was kind of my intro to getting back in the game, seeing B-Dub's video on this, and then trying to figure out something. It's not perfect, and from down here, the other reason I'm thinking about just not going with this at all, from down here, you barely notice that detail. So I don't think, at least for this building, I don't know if it's worth putting in all the effort and having all the entities up there. But okay, so now what we'll do is I will cut to the intro, and then I'll be back with the other things I have to show, because I have, like I said, I've been building in the background. So let's get into the rest of the episode. Hello, I am Evernoob, and you may be wondering why I'm starting this episode out in the end. Well, if you saw the secret clip in my last episode, you'll know that I faced the dragon a couple of times, died a couple of times, went end rating, and died there again. But I was able to, or I managed to refine my spot, and to take out my vengeance, I have been destroying this end city. The only thing left here is this little bit left to take down. Yeah, it was quite big before, and as you can see, this probably isn't all the blocks. Some of them have probably despawned, but yeah, I decided I'm going to take this whole thing down. I should never want for endstone again. But yeah, this is what I decided to do following my my demise to the end. So I'm just about done, and I'm going to finish this, taking on this whole end city, and then head home. And there we go. Absolutely no more end city. Okay, let's see if we can store most of this away. Alright. Can that be all now? If I remember right, let's see. It should be this way, I think. It was like 2800 and 1100. I had to rewatch my footage back, and it was the footage that was cut out of the video, but that's how I found where this end city was. I didn't have the coordinates for the end city, but there was a gateway kind of over here-ish. I think right down in there, actually. And from that gateway, I kind of figured out where to go. Retracing my footsteps, but I want to say it's right. Maybe not. 28. Maybe straight this way? Oh. Let's do it like this. Now it's a matter of trying to find it again. Or was it 1300? Don't run in front of me, sir. Well, maybe we'll just... Whoa, another incident. Ooh, and a ship. Well, would you look at that? I'm not sure if it's worth the risk, but we're gonna go for it. If not, if anything else, just to get the elytra. And some diamonds, nice. Wonderful. I don't really need any of this, but I will take it. I'm not gonna raid another one just because of not having the best of luck so far. There. So I don't think this is mine, but... And we're back. And let's finally get home. Interesting way to start this episode, but yeah, I really want to get my stuff back. Oh, and I forgot some XP here. And let's head home. I did, hopefully... I'm pretty sure I broke the bed in the stronghold, but let's see. Oh, yes, I did sleep here. Wonderful, we are home. And now it is time to get all this stuff sorted. We can finally start this episode on the right note, eh? So let's get to it. Okay. So I have gotten all that end stuff sorted out. But check this out. I am up here for one very specific reason. Oh, I forgot to put my elytra away. That's fine. It is this. Look it. I finally changed my name to be Evernoob. So that is all sorted. That is a minor little thing in this episode. What I actually want to do is get some advancements. Well, I'm going to sift through some of these and see if we can't get some more of these nice, easy ones done. But, yeah, I want to do a bit of advancement hunting. In fact, there's one I know I can do right away, if I can remember what I'm doing. We need leather boots. Is it this side here? Yes. Ha! I knew it. One achievement down. And there's something about goats and boats and floats. Okay. Oh, I thought I had to put down water. Perfect. Okay, so that's 2 advancements down. What else can we knock out? I'm missing 3 biomes. I don't know what else. Can you click on these? Is there a way to know what you have? Kill one of every hostile monster. I wonder what I haven't. It's apparently 2 things. Ah! There's one we can do. How many do I have? What's the simpler ones? These guys, right? There, let's use that and that. How does this work? So I can put that there, I can put this there, and then I can add ingot or crystal. Why does this no work? Wait a second. Can I only upgrade it with the... Do I have to get the Bastion Temple thing to upgrade to Netherite? I think I actually have to get the Bastion Remnant template from what I'm seeing online here. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold on that, I guess. So much for advancement hunting, because now I don't know... I've only found the one Bastion and it was before the update. This is one feature I really don't like in the new update, is the template for tools type stuff. It's one of those things I get adding, you know, difficulty to game, but difficulty I think has to be combined with, it has to have the immersion and the, not difficulty for difficulty's sake, you know what I mean? Like, not just grinding away to get what you want. Because, yeah, this is all the netherite I have. Granted, I haven't gone an insane amount of netherite mining, but it's also something, like, that would be enough, like, kind of one for every tool. Okay, so yeah, looking back over some of the stuff, maybe trickier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so 2 achievements down, or advancements I guess they are. And what to do next? Well, I suppose the next bit is probably to get some stuff in here for these guys. Like, they need a little bit of a hay bin area and a nice nice drinking area. I think these guys do as well, but yeah, it's probably time to start decorating these a bit more. So right now there isn't much to them. Alrighty, and over here, as you can see, I've kind of finished off the cow enclosure. It almost seems like it's too much grass in here, but I'm not sure. But yeah, added some hay bales, water trough, and they've got their little spots in here. I could probably... you and you. But yeah, the cow's done, but I've also got this these 2 buildings done. This is just a simple little... Oops. This is gonna be the donkey dock. So donkeys can come here. I wonder if they can fit through there. Probably not. But they can come out here, do some fishing. But yeah, that's that done. And then I just finished building this. I haven't done anything with the inside, but this is gonna be the mule mill. As you can see, it's a windmill. I come on the side here. Pretty simple design, and this one I haven't done anything special with at all. I need to finish probably lighting up, I don't even know. And then there's a little balcony they can go out on. And that be that. But yeah, I need to do some decorating in here and get some stuff in here for the mules. But yeah, I haven't done too much else here either. These are the last kind of 2 things I just finished off. But what I want to do next is show some other things I've been working on. Mainly in the nether. I will apologize in advance for some... I'm trying... Here's another thing I would like some feedback on. If anybody is so inclined in the comments. I'm trying to mess with the microphone and settings a lot. Going back to what I was saying about, you know, learning a lot and kind of what the series has meant to me. Before this, I mean, I have a 2011 or 2013 iMac that I record everything on, and I am not a computer guy. I just played Minecraft for a while back in the day and decided to hop on during the pandemic and start making some videos and learn, see if I can do anything with it. And lo and behold, this whole city's kind of sprung up in that time. Over, I don't know if it's been 2 years now. But yeah, in that time, you know, I had to teach myself how to... At first, I had to find video recording software that was compatible with my computer. That was a nightmare in and of itself. But yeah, like I was saying, in that time, yeah, I had to find software that was compatible, learn to use it. I think my first 15 or 20 videos that I made were on a different software. It was simpler. It was actually easier to use than the one I'm currently using. It just had some limitations because it was so basic. But now the one I'm using, I've gotten used to it. And yeah, I've had to teach myself kind of a whole new world of editing and all that. But to sum up that, what I was saying is I've been messing around with the settings, both in programs and in recording with my microphone, teaching myself the ropes on recording and all that jazz. Oh yeah. So yeah, in the comments section, because I have a really good microphone, what I did was I went with the simplest settings in the program I could do for like all my previous videos. It's only in the last couple I've been messing with the wavelengths and, you know, try to get the best crisp sound that hides a lot of breath. But yeah, let me know if you guys have noticed if it's better, if it's worse. Because I find, yeah, I'll think I'll have it down, and then like I'll throw on headphones or listening to my phone and it sounds totally different. I'm trying to get better at that aspect, so let me know if you notice anything different. Alrighty, and first things first is this right here. I have redesigned and redone this gold farm. So now, if we can land in here. Yeah, in here, I have every so often turtle eggs, I think. Yes, okay. I created more platforms and shrunk them down, but this design, I get piglins falling a lot more too. Okay, I need to, here we go. But yeah, now I've got the piglins fall down here a lot more frequently, and I don't have to go change between up there and down here. I can just sit right here. It's still not the most efficient, as I haven't lit up down below me here, but I've already seen quite a bit of efficiency from this thing, just messing around while I was building it and whatnot. So I did test it for quite a bit, and it was mucho gooder. So, but besides that, that is one of the new improvements right here. And you can't see it from down here, so I'm gonna have to try to guess my way up there. But I built a nether ender, kind of my own design. I'm gonna have to fix this. There it is. The big problem I have with this farm, it actually spawns and gets nethermen here fairly decently. Okay, there's a netherman down there, or enderman. But the problem with this design is occasionally right here. Come here. Uh-oh. Where do you go? What I may have to do, move this whole base here. See there, you heard one land, but there's nothing down here. They've actually been teleporting all the way down, and it's beyond 64 blocks down, so I think what I have to do is just move this entire thing right underneath and swing at them from there, and just make this smaller. Yeah, see, you see it land, and then it instantly teleports somewhere else. So, if anybody has ideas on how to help me with that, or make it so they don't do that. See, he stayed. But yeah, some of them are landing. Now, if I go down here, there's probably going to be some. around the, yep, see, and they all come down here. And this is kind of the problem I've been dealing with this farm. Are we done being angry at me? But yeah, that's sort of the problem I've been having with this farm. So I assume it's not going to be as efficient as the end, but I didn't think they'd teleport that far down, because if I'm at 128, I think that little standing platform I was at is at 225 or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna have to rework that design. Now I need to remember which way is home, which I think is this way. But yeah, have another ender, and then finally, the reason for the increased gold farm efficiency is I finally got around to this guy over here. I suppose I can, oops. Take that. But yeah, this is my gold farm. And all the guys that were, I should probably take all this. You can't fortune glass. Should probably take all this with me. No, I haven't actually tested this yet to make sure everything's working. So, in here I've got everything kind of separated. And basically all the unstackable stuff they drop can go in all these. And I think this is just left over from me last time I was here, which is fine. I just gotta remember to clear that out, but I mean, that's plenty for now. But I say we go give this guy a test. But as you can see, I got all the piglins in here. And now if I run, is this full? Ah! You followed me. This is the first test I've ever ran on this thing, so... Okay, I built this so long ago I forgot how it worked. Now I think this should be distributing things correctly. Because that looks like they each got one nugget. And that isn't right. And he's got one. Well, test one failed. I'm going to have to get up here and look into this more. I'm still not exactly sure what powers the... So I know that's the distribution system, but I don't actually know what powers... Oh no. I've just messed up. I just sent all that. Oh boy. I don't know. That's a trouble for another day. But this is sort of maybe working. This is something I'm going to have to figure out off camera, because I don't even remember what kind of machinations I had going on up there. So let's head back and get our donkeys and mules all sort of sorted. Alrighty then. It's time to sort out our... I think donkeys and mules are over here somewhere. Here we are. Which one of you is mule? These two are the donkeys, right? And you is mule? Okay, first I need to go finish your guys' habitats, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay, I'll do that, and then we'll be back. Okay, we've got these habitats now kind of sorted out, so now let's go get our badonkeys and bamules. Hello, fellers. I need you all to follow me. And you guys can enjoy a life of fine fishing and whatnot. One thing I should do I have... Hang on. I should put a chest on one of them. Can I do... There we go. Okay. Let me off. Let me off. There we go. Where'd the other... Okay, you're right there. Okay, and now you guys... If you'll kindly follow me to enjoy your not sawmill, windmill. Come on in. Alrighty. And I did go through and decorate this a bit more. I don't think they can get out anywhere. And they should be able to get up to the balcony if they ever so want. But I just put a bunch of paintings and stuff up here. And a lot of note blocks. Just kind of laid around, but nothing too special. Just something so when you're outside of it, you can see a little something going on the inside. Yeah, so those are now all done. I might breed up some more, I'm not sure. And that is the donkey and mules exhibit all done in the zoo. With that being said, let's head back and end the episode as I always does, with some high-tier fishing. Thanks for watching. I've been Evernoob. To those of you that have stuck around on my little hiatus, I'm drowning. Like I was saying, for those of you that have stuck around and my subscribers, thank you very much. I really appreciate all that. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but I tried to explain that a little bit this episode, and let me know if you guys have any ideas for what you'd like to see. Simpler episodes, stuff like that. Just some stuff to kind of avoid that burnout I was talking about. It's kind of the main goal. Because I do love Minecraft, but when it becomes that many extra hours in the week on top of a full-time job, it gets tough. So I will try to be a little bit better. Maybe every 2 weeks, I don't know. I'm very much embracing more the hobby style video making in Minecraft, so I just wanted to clarify that with this episode and jump back in and all that. But like if you like, subscribe if you want, and thank you very much if you stuck around and been hanging in there and waiting. I appreciate you all very much, so I will see you in the next episode. Ooh, I finally got a book. Smite and Punch. Well. How about that? Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.